Greetings, comrades. It is finally time to reveal the true face of UFD Tech. We have lured you all to this channel with coverage of PC hardware and mining, but that was just to get your attention. Our true mission is to bring you glorious news of our great mother Russia, Nostrovia.
Oh wait, that's a PewDiePie joke. Anyways, we've repeatedly proclaimed that we're a tech channel and not just a PC hardware and mining channel, and it's about time we started acting like it's starting with the news that Russia has finally launched its academic Lomonosov. I don't know how to say that. The world's only floating nuclear power plant. While it's not the first floating nuclear power plant, as Ars Technica points out, it's a vessel equipped with two KLT-40S reactors that are capable of generating around 70 megawatts of electricity, enough to power over 45,000 normal homes, or about 100,000 GPUs mining, whichever floats your barge. According to the press release, the plant isn't self-propelled, relying instead on a series of smaller towboats to get around, and it recently started the first stage of its voyage. It's currently traveling from St. Petersburg, where it was built, to Murmansk. Russia's not my thing. Where it will take the rest of its crew and stock up on nuclear fuel. In the same presser, it stated that after the plant is equipped with everything it needs, it'll continue its voyage sometime next year. Its destination is Pavek, a seaport town with a population of around 100,000 people. The plant is expected to provide power to the town, as well as a desalination plant and a number of oil rigs, hopefully replacing existing woefully outdated sources. So you have, 100,000 people, 45,000 homes, it's like 2.5 people per household. That makes sense to me. That works out. While it's a legitimately impressive and fascinating project, I mean, it's a friggin' floating nuclear power plant with the ability to power tens of thousands of households and industrial operations, some have voiced a few obvious concerns, the latest of those coming from environmentalists, including Greenpeace, who are apparently calling it the floating Chernobyl. Because what else will you call it? Their concern is that the plant's flat-bottomed hull and lack of self-propulsion makes it particularly vulnerable to tsunamis and cyclones, and that nuclear reactors bobbing around the Arctic Ocean will pose a shockingly obvious threat to a fragile environment, which is already under enormous pressure from climate change. And while these concerns are very real, if the project goes well and the plant arrives safely, it could provide up to 200,000 people with electricity. I mean, it's just a dope technology. You put a nuclear power plant on a friggin' boat and then you ship it across the world to provide electricity to people. This is like Uber, but for like industrial size stuff. Like, that's pretty dope. I like this. But obviously there's environmental concerns if like something happens to go wrong, like we're gonna start living in the, Blinky the fish future. It's kind of the thing that we'll be getting. But I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think this is a threat to the environment? Do you think this is something that's really cool? Is it something in between? Would you rather just see like Teslas being delivered on a barge because, cars are electric cars are eco-friendly? Because that's kind of my jam too. I don't know. I think like this whole video went off the rails. I did a horrible Russian impression. I'm talking about environmentally unsafe things, and then also like I'm just not making a whole lot of sense. But if you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button so that you can let us know if you want us to cover more things like this. Be sure to get subscribed to stay up to date on all of our tech-related content, not just floating Russian barges. Anyways, I'm Brett with the UFD Tech Channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video with hopefully less cringy impressions. Cheers.